G'day everybody and welcome back to my channel, Viking Gamer. And in today's adventure we're going to have a look at the Mercury Star, one of the ships produced by the Crusader Space Industries ship manufacturer. Previously I did a video having a look at their latest ship, the Intrepid, and I was comparing its design language and features with those of 3 other ships in the lineup, being the 2 Ares heavy fighters, and I was going to do the Mercury Star Runner as well, but I'd forgotten to rent it. And so I said, okay, I will give you guys a video of that later. And something seems to be moving around on the ice out there, just over my right shoulder. Interesting. Anyway, back to the Mercury Star Runner. So I've been and rented it during the Citizen Con, which ended a little while ago, I know. But I only just got round to starting to edit the footage, and disclaimer, turns out I had the camera settings wrong on the software I was using. So some of the detail on the left hand side of the screen has been cut off, and on the right hand side there's a black empty bar. But I no longer have access to the ship, so I can't go back and refilm that. Plus it was a struggle to get that footage as it was, because on that day there was a couple of game crashes, so I'm editing this together from 2 or 3 separate recording sessions. And I hope you like it, and I hope that the little muck-up in the camera footage isn't too annoying. But I said I was going to bring you a video of that ship, and that's what I'm going to do. So, I sincerely hope that you enjoy today's adventure. And without further ado, let's get to the Mercury Star Runner. And here we have the Mercury Star Runner. Mercury Star Runner is classified as a medium-sized ship. This is a medium-sized hangar and completely fills the hangar because it's on the big side of medium. But as you can see, we've got the asymmetrical design language, you've got the radar dome, I think that's a radar, off to the left hand side of the screen there. The cockpit though is dead center over the nose gear. I believe on the right of your screen there, in that little dugout section, you've got a missile rack, I believe, though you've also got some missiles slung underneath the Mercury Star Runner, and you've got 2 manned turrets, one on the top and one on the bottom. So you've got pretty decent coverage. I believe the turret on the bottom can converge fire with the pilot's forward-facing guns just underneath the cockpit there, but I believe the top turret is unable to. It looks like it should be able to, but from memory it can't, though that may have been fixed since I heard about that issue over a year or so ago. As you can see, got the cockpit glass just dipping under the edge of the nose there. And this is, in my opinion and that of many others, one of the more beautiful ships in game, even if it is a little bit on the unwieldy side, in my opinion. It's very tall, because essentially it's got essentially 3 decks. It's officially only got 2 decks, but because it's got a crawl space underneath the lower deck, it's quite a chunky beast. Okay, got a couple of... So anyway, so we've got the underneath turret and some missiles mounted either side. And not quite sure what size we've got here. I think these might actually be Panthers. These look more like Badgers, I think. Anyhow, get back inside and have a quick look round. Try not to get crushed to death. Anyway, as you can see, we've got a decent amount of cargo space in here. Plenty of room for various vehicles. Close. And one of the party tricks of this ship, as I mentioned earlier, is we've got a smuggler's space. Open this discrete panel here, press that button, and secret compartment opens up. Close that behind us. And in here you've got a smuggler's space, as you can see, and that is resistant to being scanned. So when the in-game police pull up on you and say, hey, we're going to scan for contraband, if it's in here, they're not going to see it. Not sure what those floaty things are. I think that's part of the mesh of the ship glitching in. But as you can see, we've got this lovely crawl space area. So this is effectively a 3rd deck. Because from memory this is a 2-deck vessel. And this is just a wonderful place for hiding when people board your ship. So it's made with, you know, pirate style gameplay in mind, because this ship is envisaged as being a blockade runner. Heavily inspired by the Millennium Falcon. I don't know if CRG's actually said that, but it's quite clear in the design language. So basically, as far as I can remember, this is the only ship to have a crawl space like this. If you guys can think of another vessel, let me know in the comments below. But basically, it makes the ship good for playing cat and mouse with other players in piracy gameplay. So apart from the way that I showed you how I got in, that is just so cool. Anyway, there's this other section here, which brings us up into the living quarters. Just trying to remember how to climb out. I can't remember how to vault in the game. Yep, there we go. And here the living quarters, and it's hidden underneath the chest table here, which slides back across. There's a specific piece you move on the chessboard to a specific square to open that up from this side. I can't remember what that square is. Love that red leather couch. And the snake plants in the corner, also known as, I think, mother-in-law's tongue, I think is another name for those plants. Crusader Space Industries logo there. Anyway, getting ahead of myself, just go back down in here. Done. Close this back up. If I keep turning right, I'll eventually come out of here. Basically, in general, when navigating a maze, pick a wall and just follow it, and that'll eventually lead you out or back to where you started, eventually. And that's all carefully hidden away again. Now, what do we have over here? I think this is just engineering. Yep. Got our components there. And I think this is supposed to also lead into those passages, but it doesn't seem to be working at this point in time. Open the door. Engineering console. Open door. So that's effectively deck one. So I think I could actually be wrong. I think this is just a 2-deck vessel, but it's a lot chunkier. Call this lift down to get in. With a choice of either using the lift or the ladder. And this brings us straight into the server room. Of course, mostly this ship is designed with data running in mind. So basically you get the info and you run for it with it. scanning room. I think above here is that radar dish which I was describing earlier. Don't believe this seat does anything at this point in time. This could also be because I haven't turned the ship on. But we don't have data running in the game yet. Crusader, they do love all of their doors and corridors. And over here we have the light switch, and we have the two gunnery turrets. So essentially it's a 3 to 4 person ship. And it's not letting me move around. Yep, that's the top gun turret. Power on.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
So we're just looking to see the angle. And I was saying before that the front guns won't merge with forward-facing guns, so using that bulkhead door there as a reference, can't target directly above, so there are blind spots. So I'll just slow down a bit so I don't make people seasick. He says before swinging round like a maniac. So anyway, I shall get out of here. Jump in the bottom turret. And from memory, I think this flips you upside down. No, it doesn't. Where are the on and off buttons for this one? Ah, everything's up here.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
It's not a bad firing arc below. So I can't shoot through the landing gear, of course. But basically that's level with the bulkhead door. Yes, I am a lunatic, shooting around in my own hangar. So yes, there are some blind spots. Aha! Uses... Ah, it's got panthers. I thought they were smaller. I stand corrected. Anyway, I shall step out of here. We'll check out the rest of the ship. So through here, should read the labels. Bridge access. Habitation. So here we've got the crew quarters. So that's 1, 2, 3 rooms. Teddy. Didn't mean to sit down, but hey. Just trying to see if could pick up Teddy. No, Teddy's busy. Teddy's lying down. Teddy's had a hard day at work, apparently. Might have even been working out with those size 12 weights. Locker space. So yeah, essentially it's a 3-person ship. But you could squeeze more in. They just won't have anywhere to hang out. Recreation, and here's that chest table. The thing is, they've got... Okay. Yep, bit of a glitch there. But they sort of missed a trick here because they could have had a window with the habitation. Got the co-pilot and the pilot seat. Enter the pilot seat. Pilot seat and driver's seats tend to be on the left-hand side.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
Okay, so as we can see, the crosshairs... Well, first of all, we'll just have a little look around. Got a very good view around the cockpit. And like I said, you can see down below there a little bit. Because of the way the glass wraps around the nose. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I think the Top Gunner should be able to merge with the pilot's guns. It's the bottom one which can't. Anyhow, let's have a little look around at what we've got. There's not a big fan of the MFDs being so heavily slanted, but hey, that's how it would be in real life, I suppose. Let's have a little look at what we've got. Pair of Panthers up here as well. Now I think I might have time to just take it out for a little spin, just so that we can hear the engines. So hang on, just got to rearrange a few things here so that I can get to my joysticks. I fly dual stick. And unfortunately, at the moment, for some reason, the game's swapped them over. And they're a pair of Thrustmasters, which means they've got the thumb and palm rests, so that does make things a little bit awkward. Yep, let's get some permission to step out.
Launch complete.
Oh, clunk. Ah. haven't flown this vessel before, so ooh. Normally you can't fire in an armistice zone like that. That is an unmistakable silhouette. Have they removed armistice zones? Or is it a case of she's just that fast? (214 meters per second). Well, let's just listen to those engines again. It's got a good sound. And for a ship of this size, fairly nimble. Okay, has the game just crashed?
Shields low. Shields on.
Okay, do I have time to do a basic mission? voice isn't too bad either. For me, the ship's voice is also a big part of it. The ship needs to have a good voice.
Quantum travel complete.
I'll need to remember to put my helmet on. But hang on, Microtech's got atmosphere, so it should be good.
Shields on. Landing gear down.
Just trying to figure out where I need to be in order to get to that package. Is there enough room to set her down over there? I think so. Just looking through that little window at the bottom.
Landing complete.
Okay. Just have a little look around. Yeah, it's not a bad landing. Okay. Turn that light out. Move the joysticks over to one side for now. Pull the keyboard back in front of me. Now I've got to go through the entire ship to get out, and I think I'd better drink something before I exit. Ah, it's food my character wants, not water. Put helmet on. Okay, open back of ship. Close back of ship. Admire ship from the ramp. Yes, I haven't done much around these distribution centres before, so this location's a bit new to me. See the ice building up on me. Yay, got the box. And I'm freezing. Box, parcel, thing. Right, can we get to the ship this way? Looks like it's starting to rain. Yeah, the weather's turning nasty on me. Do I still have the parcel? Yep. Yep, there's the ship. Gone the wrong way. Back inside where it's warm. Thing called life support. Okay, that should be safe there. Doors and doors and doors.
Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Just barely see my character.
Landing gear down.
Oh, there's someone else down there. Hopefully they're friendly. Ah, I think this is one of the places that you can spawn land vehicles. Oh, it's another Crusader's industry ship too. Yeah, someone's probably down here spawning some land vehicles to put in their ship. As if this is the location I think it is. Let's gently bring her down.
Landing complete.
Yeah, the other ship there, I can't remember the name of it, but it's one of the only other Crusader ships they've got in game, and one of the ones with a more symmetrical design. Don't want to go and have too close a look at it, because that might freak the player out. So we'll try and look friendly and walk casual. Definitely close the door though. Yes, I think it's called the Spirit series. Ooh, I think there's a Cutlass Black here as well. No, not a Cutlass Black. A Cutter, I think? If so, where are the players? Yes, Drake Cutter. One of the other starter ships. Okay, and hopefully the box mission works, because sometimes they don't, which is why it's very annoying when you've got to do multiple boxes and just one of them out of a chain doesn't work. So doing single boxes like this is much better, but you don't really get that many of them now, which is annoying. G'day, just bought a box. NPC, not a player. And that's all done. I shall get out of your hair now. How am I defrosting? Yeah, all defrosted. Okay. Back to the Star Runner. And the weather's turning nasty again. Shouldn't go too close to the other ships. Freak the players out. If indeed they're about, those ships could actually be abandoned. In which case it's a shame I wasn't here with my vulture. And this blizzard's getting bad. Can I get back to base before the rental on this ship ends? So we're getting very close to it now. Fire extinguisher.
Launch complete. Landing gear up. Shields off.
Just looking at those clouds in the background. And that's all we've got time for in this video, so basically just hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down there in the comments section if you're so inclined. Just be nice and polite with one another. And I'll see you in the next adventure. Bye for now.